so far and so fast that pretty soon I was all by myself, which was a bad thing.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, it's me, GBD, and welcome back to Nights. Guess who's here? Cody.
Yay. I knew something was wrong about this channel.
No, actually, John is actually here with us after a 2-week break. Well, he really didn't have a break. It was more he was mentally stressed and really thinking about what his life has become.
All right, chill, my dude. Getting a little too real.
All right. Basically, we have.
He was the Ben Affleck of our group. He was just sitting out on a park bench staring at the sunset.
So, are you? Who are the other one of us then? If he's Affleck.
Affleck.
Well, I don't know. No one's fucking Wonder Woman.
No, we're no Gal Gadot here.
Oh.
Is it Godot or Godot? I thought it was Godot.
I said Gadot.
I don't know. It might be Godot. It just sounds wrong. I feel like it's Godot.
It might be Godot. Gal Gadot.
It sounds better than Godot.
Yeah.
Maybe it's...
Yeah. I feel like Cody's the Ezra Miller of the group.
I was...
He runs weird.
That boy cannot run.
That's not his fault.
God.
I swear they instructed him to run that way. I don't know. Zack Snyder got it in his head. It was like, you need to run like you're ice skating. Well, I think he was just betting that, like, with him taking larger strides would look better than if his legs were going like this really fast, like on the TV show.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't agree with that, but that's what
I don't know, but I do realize, Cody, you might want to move your webcam just a notch because your forehead was being cut off the whole time. It was just your eyebrows was working like at the top underneath John's shoulder.
That better?
Yes, that's better. But I'm just laughing. You literally look like Frankenstein's monster with no forehead. Okay, so we really don't have many topics exactly to talk about. We're going to talk about what we got on Black Friday, because that just happened. I mean, it is Black Friday, technically.
This is coming out on Monday, right? So this will be 2 days later?
Yeah.
Time. How does it work?
We don't know.
Magnets, how do they work?
Yes, thank you. Glad someone got
aliens. Cody, do you want to start first?
Yeah, because I think I got the most out of everybody. I don't even think John even got anything.
I didn't buy anything today or yesterday.
I just got a game haul.
I might buy something later today. Let's see, because I mentioned to Cody earlier that I have a magic deck of proxies, and I might actually buy the actual cards. I don't know what the sales are online, but anyway, sorry.
On Target, there were, I think, 40% off.
Well, I'd have to buy from a specific dedicated website, and I don't know if they're on sale. Sorry, continue.
Oh.
Cody, what'd you buy?
Fuck ton of games.
Like what? Examples? Explain. Show your work.
God of War.
Okay.
Well, Teach, here's the thing. Let me just sit right down and get to the kids these days. God of War, Monster Hunter, Doom, Borderlands, and because I'm on a huge Final Fantasy kick, I've got 10.
Okay.
Which Borderlands did you get?
2. Well, I got the Handsome Jack collection, which has 2 and the pre-sequel embedded into it. And I've got Overwatch on the way.
I hear Final Fantasy music playing.
Yeah, I thought that was in my house. I was like, what's going on?
Is it you, Cody?
Pay no attention.
Wait, did you pick up anything else?
I got Borderlands on the way. I mean, not Borderlands, Overwatch. Yeah.
Okay. I first got God of War. That's on the way. I picked up quite a few movies from online that on the way. Christopher Robin, Fallen Jurassic Park, well, Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom.
Fallen Jurassic Park. Yes, it has definitely. Last few years.
How do they work?
I picked up Solo, because I just want to see it.
Solo, a shitty movie.
Yeah,
The only reason I want to see Solo is because Donald Glover's in it, and I love Donald Glover.
hey, I picked it up for $8 on DVD. I don't mind that.
But I heard he does a Billy D. Williams impression, so that I really want to see.
I heard it wasn't that great though. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Well, still, it was on sale. So, I also picked up all 3 Hotel Transylvania movies.
Okay, so that was your first big mistake.
Yeah.
Hey, I
The
love
fact
these.
You didn't just pick up 1. You didn't pick up 2. Nah, we going with the trilogy, son.
What you should have done is pick up the trilogy of Kung Fu Panda movies, which are far superior.
No, I
friends.
don't like Kung Fu Panda. I like Hotel
What?
Transylvania.
Who doesn't? What? Those movies are
Okay.
fucking awesome.
Okay, I like the first one. I don't like the other 2. No, don't get me wrong. I fucking love Jack Black, but I'm not a big Kung Fu Panda person. Maybe it's because I haven't watched the other 2, but I've seen the first one. My brother loved them. I had the video game. I still got the video game. It's on my PS4. I think John's just gone.
Get out. Get the fuck
This
out.
is my fucking channel. You can get the fuck off. Goodbye. Bye-bye. I'm bigger than you. Did he really leave?
Fuck do you not like Kung Fu?
I'm not a big fan of Kung Fu Panda. I love Jack Black, but I just... I guess the Nickelodeon TV show kind of ruined it for me. I didn't really care for the TV show, and after I'd seen the first movie... I don't know. I love the Hotel Transylvanias, though. I also love Adam Sandler and Selena Gomez, so I think that plays a big role into it. But anyway, blah, blah, blah.
Asshole don't like Kung Fu Panda.
Hey, talk some sense to your boy.
I've
I don't know
only
what to say.
seen
Like,
the
I feel
first
like-
one, and I watched the Nickelodeon show.
Well, the Nickelodeon show's garbage. Don't pay attention.
Yeah.
to the
That's
Nickelodeon
why
show.
I didn't watch the next 2, because I'm like, is it going to follow?
Oh, so you haven't even seen them?
No. I said I'm not a big fan of Kung Fu Panda.
The Kung Fu Panda sequels are, I would not say necessarily better than the first, but it actually, one of the things I like about it is, like, you have Po, like, you know, become the Dragon Warrior in the first movie.
Yeah.
And then, but the second, oftentimes sequels fall into the trap of doing the same thing over and over again. What I like about the sequels is they don't do that. And Po, like, it's like he legitimately progresses. Like, he gets, like, new techniques, new skills. Like, he can't just sit in his old way. It's very, very good writing. Gary Oldman is the villain in the sequel. So, and he's really good. So,
I'll just have to go watch them. We don't own
Bryan
them.
Cranston is the villain in the third one.
no, Bryan Cranston plays Poe's dad. The villain in the third one is, what's his face?
It's J.K. Simmons.
Yeah, J.K. Simmons.
It's fucking J. Jonah Jameson. It's great.
Okay. I'll have to watch them then. But look, I like Adam Sandler movies. So...
You know, sometimes it's really hard to be your friend.
Look, I grew up on Adam Sandler. We went to
And
the...
I grew up on here's the thing. I grew up on Kevin Smith films. But you look where I'm at with Kevin Smith now.
I grew up on Adam Sandler movies, okay?
I mean, okay, which ones?
All of them.
So he makes movies like every year. I assume you didn't grow up on those movies. So which movies?
Happy Madison, Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore,
Happy Madison would have been a hell of a movie.
It's the sequel. Grown Ups.
Grown Ups is not good, but the other one, well, Grown Ups is arguable. I would say those earlier Sandler movies, I should say, are No, they're pretty good. I would say that's probably Adam Sandler at his peak. His more recent movies though are pretty shit, like Jack and Jill and crap.
We went to the movies
Actually-
and saw Jack and Jill.
Grown Ups 2 is fucking terrible.
Oh, Grown Ups
1,
2
I would argue is kind of bad.
Grown Ups 2 is bad.
The problem, Adam Sandler just doesn't give a shit anymore. That's the problem. Like he literally, like he makes
No, he doesn't.
movies and locations so that he can travel there with his friends and vacation there while making a movie.
Well, that's the thing.
Movie.
The Hotel Transylvania movies, they don't seem like Adam Sandler movies. He just plays the voice.
Yeah, so he just gets.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like those.
Yeah.
They actually show a progression too, like the Kung Fu Panda movies you said.
The third one was
Okay.
literally the cartoon characters go on a goddamn vacation.
Yeah, they do. And they fight Van Helsing. I watched it last night.
They fight Van Helsing.
Yep. I also got Ant-Man and the Wasp, which is my second favorite Marvel movie.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your favorite one?
Captain America, Winter Soldier.
Oh, okay. That's an interesting disparity between those two.
It is. Okay, what's your favorite Marvel film, Josh?
Josh! Okay, here's the thing. Both of our real names is John. How the fuck you get that wrong? How? We're both Johns.
I have other people on my mind.
Clearly.
Sorry, I'm looking at.
Well, when I said Adam Sadler earlier because I was thinking of fuck, what was it called? I was thinking of a ghost's name in a Goosebumps episode, which is Harrison Sadler. So there, I'll give you a pass on the Josh.
Okay.
Anyway, what's your favorite? Like, updated now, what would you say is your favorite Marvel movie, John?
Damn. Funny enough, I've never actually sorted them in my head. I mean, I might have to go with John and say Winter Soldier, maybe. The thing is,
so here's the thing. Here's the thing. In that list, do you count Infinity War or not?
I do.
I do.
Because if you count Infinity War, there's really no reason why Infinity War shouldn't at least be number 1, if not number 2.
No. I completely disagree with you on that.
I like Infinity War a lot. It's just like, it is. If I were to rank order it as in the most fun, I would probably put Infinity War at the top. But as in like the best or my favorite, probably not. Only because.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, I can see where you're coming from because here's the thing. It is still a part 1, so part 2 could fuck it all up.
Yeah, we could see it. But also the thing about that is, okay, it's a fun. Like neither of the Avenger movies are my favorite Marvel movies. The first one's better than the second one, and I really do love those movies, and I like the character interactions and things like that. As I do in Infinity War, it's just they're not like it's a big ensemble movie, and it's handled very well. But my favorite Avenger is Captain America, and so when in Winter Soldier I think they did the Russo brothers did such a great job bringing him into the 21st century and making him really developing his character. Because really, Captain America didn't really become the character he is until the Russo brothers did that in Winter Soldier. And how it was very smart in how they implemented him into the real world and things like that. So, the thing is, technically speaking, Spider-Man is my favorite superhero. It's just in the Marvel Cinematic Universe so far, he hasn't sold me yet. And Homecoming for me was like, it was good. It was bad. It was just like, wasn't like the original Sam Raimi Spider-Man or Spider-Man 2 or anything like that.
It's not my favorite Spider-Man movie, honestly. Like, it's a good Spider-Man movie, but people coming out saying, "Oh, it's my favorite Spider-Man movie."
No.
Well, they're allowed to have an opinion.
Yeah.
For me, my
opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one.
Well, yeah, they're allowed to have an opinion, but the people saying like it's not to me. It's not my favorite Spider-Man movie is still Spider-Man 2.
Well, I would say the first and second. Do I want to say that? Yeah, I could say the first and second Sam Raimi Spider-Man is probably better than Homecoming. That being said, that's not to say that I really love those movies because I actually don't.
Yeah.
But because like watching them again recently, there's a lot of sections in it that really drag and are kind of annoying. Um, but it's just not they haven't really delivered, and I'm not. Obviously, we haven't seen what Far From Home is going to be like, but from what I've seen with set photos that I've been keeping up with it, I don't know if I'm like. There are things in it that I like the it's going to be Mysterio as the villain, and I didn't realize how much I really wanted to see Mysterio as the villain until I found out that he was doing that.
Yeah.
There's rumors that that Hydro Man might be in the movie. I don't know if that's the case. I don't think so, but if he is, I'm still happy about that too. But other things where it's like Spider-Man working so closely with Shield, and it looks like Shield's going to give him a new costume, or it's going to give him his own Shield costume in addition to his new suit that's basically the same as the old one but black instead of blue, which I think is I don't know what their excuse for that's going to be, but I think it's kind of unnecessary. I don't know. I'm waiting. I want Spider-Man to be Spider-Man on his own at some point, which is what the Sam Raimi movies did well, where it was like Peter Parker as Spider-Man has to figure it out by himself and get it done.
Yeah.
Like nobody's gonna help him. But I don't know.
What else I got? I got a Christmas. Oh, there we go. I got a Christmas pop figure of Fortnite.
Yeah,
All
Joe
Fortnite in one thing.
Joe and I saw that, and Joe brought up like, "Watch John get that," and I'm like, maybe.
I didn't know about it until he sent me a picture of it, and it's like, "Don't you want this?" And then 5 minutes later, I know you want this. Like,
I don't know.
I was like, I'm trying to cut out pop figures. I have 30 of them. I don't need no more.
Oh
and,
wow! I really don't like pop figures, honestly.
I'm like, I only got like one.
I was like,
Yeah.
I don't need this many pop figures, and he's like, and then he sent me more pictures of it, and he's like, yeah, but you're gonna go get this one. Well,
I mean, there were normal statue figures that because they were 25% off. That if I had more money, I thought about getting.
all the statues were gone when I went there today. All of them.
Yeah.
I also got a Overwatch blanket of Tracer. It says "Cheers, love."
I'm already Tracer.
I'm gonna be Winston.
I did that joke to you last night, and you didn't get it when I said it. Come on, Cody. You don't like TikTok? Isn't it great?
Oh my god, I saw a meme. It was a guy working at McDonald's, and the guy asked the worker, "Can I have a Tracer?" And the worker goes, "I'm already Tracer." Woo!
No, but for real though, I fucking hate TikTok. But
I do too. But that's the only ads that's on YouTube now. Like, I literally went to preview one of my own videos, and guess what? I got a TikTok ad. Did I skip it? No, because it's my ad, and I'm like, I need.
But it's dumb because it's literally just Musically again.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
I don't even get the meme. Like, I'm so behind on the meme, I don't even get it.
Okay,
I
so
already hate it.
the Tracer meme literally was a music video that came out years ago when Overwatch was booming.
Yeah.
About a guy who was trying to play Overwatch, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna be this character, and then the girl go, well, I'm already that character, and it goes on and on through all the characters,
And she's basically a huge bitch.
yeah.
It's not the point of the song, but it just comes off
Yeah,
that way.
it comes off bitchy, and now it's just become this meme because of this.
And you're familiar with TikTok, right, Cody?
No.
Oh,
no,
do
my
you
God,
remember,
you're
hold on.
so
Do you remember
innocent.
Musically? Do you remember Musically?
Sort of.
Yeah, it's the same premise. People go on and they film themselves lip syncing to a song or dancing to a song or whatever.
Or
Yeah.
a line
It is-
from a TV show or whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. And then there's a mode on it where you can have somebody react to you doing it, and that's what oftentimes you'll see
Yeah,
on
and
it.
it just becomes longer and longer.
It is so cringy, and I hate all of it.
I do too, but guess what? When PewDiePie makes a video making fun of it, I gotta watch it. Because it's funny.
When IHE does a video on it, I watch that shit.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
It's just
that's on there too.
And
Oh, Jesus Christ!
it sucks because it caters mostly to children, and it basically exploits these kids, and they have like the shit that they put up on there is like you are going to regret that in like a month.
Literally, one of my students made a TikTok video in class, and this is one of my aides, who helps out a lot, and
Did you fire him or her?
I come up to her, I hear the Full House theme, and I'm like, why are you watching Full House during like our study hall? I mean, not study hall, our homeroom. I'm like, why are you watching Full House? And she's like, this isn't Full House. I made a TikTok video. I was like, no. I was like, let me see it. I was like, let me see it. And she played it. And it was like her, like, it was literally her doing suicidal things, but then she would look at the camera and smile like Full House. And I'm like, that's not funny. That's horrible. Delete it.
That's cringy as fuck is what that is.
Yeah, I was like, that's just
That's not
cringe.
funny. That's
It's like
horrible.
it's sad 'cause
Kill
we
yourself.
grew up with this too, where it's like you put it on the internet and it stays on the
Mhm.
internet, and it's like you're gonna put it up there, it's gonna be there forever, and like don't be surprised when people chastise you over Twitter or make fun of it on a YouTube video. Like, don't do it. Just stop.
I remember. This is why one of my all-time favorite movies is The Social Network by Aaron Eckhart.
Mm-hmm. Which Spider-Man's in, by the way.
It's pretty much. Yeah, have you seen the movie?
I have.
Have you, John?
Yeah, but you say by Aaron Eckhart directed that?
Yeah. Oh no, he directed it. Or he wrote it. I think he wrote it.
Aaron Eckhart's he's an actor, isn't he?
No, Aaron Sorkin. Aaron Sorkin. Jesus.
Okay,
Christ.
yeah. Aaron Eckhart's an
Yeah.
actor. I was like, well,
Yeah.
okay.
Aaron Sorkin, who directed it, and it's one of my all-time favorite movies. And one of the quotes I always come back to, and it is always stuck in my mind to this day, and especially it is relatable now than it was back then in 2008, is that the internet is written in pen, not ink. You can't put all your bullshit on the internet and expect people to feel fucking sorry for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just sad. All right,
Yeah.
John. What else? Is that all you got at Black Friday?
Yeah, that's my Black Friday haul.
Okay.
Solid.
Yeah. You say that internet is forever, and we're sitting here making stupid fucking videos.
But this isn't even that. I mean, we're having a discussion. I don't think I try not
No.
to say anything that is completely.
We also did that
Outrageous.
Power Ranger skit, though, so that's...
Yeah, but that's when we didn't give a fuck.
We
Okay?
didn't. I mean, we look, this is 2016 Jimmy D, honestly. We are back to 2016 Jimmy D. We just gone full circle. Our content sucks that bad.
I don't let my rule, generally speaking, is I don't put anything on the internet that I wouldn't be able to at least defend.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure like if during an interview somebody pulled up one of those videos, which they would never do, but say that they did, like would I be kind of embarrassed? Yes. Would I defend that shit like to the death? Like fuck yeah, I would.
Well, here's
like,
the thing. I already can
I'm
say it
proud
now.
of it. I don't give a fuck.
You are literally the best acting, like in all those videos. You did the best job.
Well, I'm careful. I don't want to make my ego too big. I won't be able to fit out the door.
Well, I mean,
But-
I mean, me and Cody literally have gone back and rewatched some of our old stuff, and like legit, especially during the Power Ranger skit, you do the best job out of anyone. Everybody else is cringe. At least you're just not cringe.
I mean, everything is cringe. It's just less cringe.
Thank you, Cody.
Okay?
I'm gonna get a T-shirt that says "less cringe" on it.
The less cringe. But
No, we have gone back and watched this video, and we got one of the funniest fucking reactions when we were talking about what the fuck were we talking about when they interrupted us with Blackboard? I think we were just talking about superheroes.
yeah, we were just talking about Iris and Barry.
Yeah, when the Flash was still good.
It was at that point it was going downhill anyway.
We had hope, damn it. And
We
that was
had
our first
hope.
Mistake.
We had hope. That was the problem. Literally, someone comes into the study room that we were in, and it's like, "Y'all on Blackboard?" And we were like, no. And
We're like, good.
good. It's
Fucking
fucking
up,
up.
and he leaves.
And leaves.
And then there's just this but it keeps going because we keep looking at each other like, all right, well that's just weird. Then he went to our high school. No, I didn't. Okay, well that's getting cut out. Cool. Let's just sit here for 30 seconds while I cut this out of the video.
Never cut it out. We'll have to show you after we record, but oh my god, it's the funniest shit in the world. Oh my god. And then there's the time card thing with Paranormal Activity.
Oh yeah, we do. Remember? Do you remember when we used to just talk about like sequels that went on way too fucking long?
I think so.
And I tried to explain one of the Paranormal Activity movies.
I'll tell you what, I like the first two Paranormal Activities, but
This is Zach's. It's like deja vu. And I try to explain it. So I explained the most recent Paranormal Activity movie, and
oh yeah, you were explaining that's the one.
No, he was just trying to
right?
yeah,
explain like the plot of like the fourth or fifth one.
yeah. So I speed up my voice to where I speeded us up the video up to where it's like times
Yeah,
2.
yeah, and like, well, here's the thing. No, so he didn't know. It was pretty fun because his explanation was like,
Holy shit!
because the actual explanation was like 40 minutes.
You okay, Cody? You turned into the Flash there for a moment.
No, we heard what you said. It just like while you were saying how he sped it up, it sped you up.
They must never know my secret.
So I sped it up, and I literally go 6 hours later in the SpongeBob time cards, and then a few minutes later, about a minute and a half goes by, and it's like 12 hours later, and then another one comes up, 6.5 more hours, and then the last one was like 2 hours later, and then you just see Patrick pull the time card away. It's like, can you speed this up? I'm running out of time cards. Oh my god, it was funny as hell. But yeah, woo. Good old days when we had an actual studio.
We had a fucking
Yeah.
table.
We had a table. It's more than we got now. Why did I don't know what happened to my voice there. Anyway, what else are we gonna talk about?
I wish we had saved that Fallout discussion from last night for this.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. We had a very good Fallout discussion last night. I'm sorry you don't get to hear it, but we really talked about it a lot. It all started with me asking John, did he see the video of the dude raging at the GameStop? Oh, I gotta tell you a story, John. You won't hear.
Okay.
I think. Were you here when I told you about the Fallout dude? The buff dude?
Yeah, you told me that.
Okay, so I didn't tell Cody.
I don't know if you told Cody that.
Okay, Cody, listen up. I was in line at GameStop today, right?
Yeah.
Checking out my Black Friday stuff. And there was this big buff dude in front of me in the line with a beard. And the workers going down through the line asking what games they want. And she gets up to this dude and she asks, "Sir, what games do you want?" And he goes, "Red Dead and 76." And she goes, "Now in 2 days you're not gonna come here and kick my ass, right?" And he goes, "I know what I want."
Oh no!
I busted out laughing. Like I couldn't even hold it in. I'm just sitting there dying. This buff dude, he knew what he was getting into.
He knew what he wanted, damn it, and he wanted that 70 Red Dead.
Oh my god! Just the worker though asking whether or not they were gonna come back and kick her ass was just the funniest shit ever.
It's like that. What was it?
Were
The
they-
SpongeBob episode with what was it? His name Lance or whatever. Where it's like, now he's gonna kick my ass.
I know.
Was he? Were they still busy today?
Oh, the line was literally to the back door.
Well, today's Black Friday. They'd be busier today than they were yesterday.
Did they still have anything good?
They had pretty much every game.
Well, like nobody. It's funny because you told me once that you went to a GameStop, or one of you told me, where they didn't have a game. But I don't think I've ever like nowadays. The companies build they create enough physical stock that like they never run out anymore.
Yeah,
which is why I don't pre-order, because I've never not since like the early 2000s have I gone to a store and they were out of the game. Like they always have them.
The only thing
I never pre-ordered.
run out of stuff was like the collectible stuff. That was the only stuff they had run out of.
Well, yeah, because the collectibles are kind of first come, first serve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did have this nice Overwatch desk lamp that I looked at. It was like $15. It was the Overwatch logo that lit up. And I was like, ooh, this looks nice, but nah.
I thought about so that's good to know.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm just curious, because like it was pretty busy yesterday. I figured most people would have gotten their shit yesterday.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the people here today was parents with either kids or with like 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds.
What time did you go?
I went 12:30. 12:30.
Well, I mean, okay, everybody's out on break right now anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I also picked up
Everybody's
two.
picking up them Red Deads and 76s.
I did pick up. I forgot. I picked up 3 games off of PSN for Black Friday. I picked up NASCAR Heat 3 for $20. Best $20 for a NASCAR game ever, because I honestly am enjoying this one better than I have since like 2004. Well, the 2004 game. I didn't play it in 2004, but I also picked up the Arkham. The first 2 Arkham games.
Okay. That's stop there. Don't get Knight.
Yeah, I'm probably not. I'm just going to keep the 2. I had one of them. I never beat it. I probably played it for about 4 hours and just stopped playing on PS3 because I got my PS4. So it's going to be interesting to
You
get
didn't
into
like
those.
Night?
No, it wasn't that. I mean, it was no. I don't even think I finished it because I played the hell out of Asylum and City and I beat them both, but
I
I
played
didn't
the
finish Knight.
hell out of City. I thought Night was okay.
It wasn't good in performance. I mean, I got it on. What did I get it on? Xbox. It was okay, but I mean, like you can't even get it on PC anymore because it was just so garbage.
Oh yeah, it was garbage on PC.
Well,
I just didn't.
I know Night is not the best because, I mean, 80% of it is Batmobile shit.
But like, here's the thing: by the time you get to Night, you got to be both Asylum and City first.
Yeah.
But I'm just telling you, stop. It's not. I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah.
To play.
I picked these 2 up for both. It literally was $5 for both of them. So I was like, hell yeah. But I also picked up a Supergirl book. Excuse me.
Zoom tight.
That probably won't get edited out.
You don't edit videos.
John, in editing, what are you talking about?
I try. I'm just not good.
Oh, okay, perfect. I just thought of this, John. What do you think of Pokemon Let's Go?
I enjoy it. It's not, honestly, it's not a $60 game. I mean, a lot. Also, okay, let me explain my mindset with that. Man just doesn't like Pokemon.
Well, I've already said my topic on Pokemon Go. We said it on our last video.
Yeah. But the way I didn't explain my mindset because Joe asked me this, and I think it's important to state where I'm at. Pokemon games have always been on the DS or Game Boy, and they've always been around $35. $35.
Is that true? I remember. I thought full price Pokemon games were more expensive than that. I thought they were almost $60.
On the DS, they're like 40.
Huh.
Well,
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, around $35. So for it to jump up to $60 for this one, and it's a Kanto remake, I don't see the $60. If it was a new region, For $60 on the Switch, okay, yeah, I understand. It's a full price Switch
But they're not
game,
because
$60.
this isn't even a new mainline game. But
Yeah,
my question for you then, because I wanted to ask you what like if I should get it or how I wanted to know your thoughts before I did. Can you catch Pokemon without using the movement controls?
no.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
sorta if you're in handheld mode.
How like do you have to like
Yeah,
that
you
or
gotta kind of flip the Switch.
yeah? I'm not gonna get that.
Unless you hit A. I'm not sure. I've only been on dock mode,
Yeah.
so I haven't really played it in handheld. Joe has. You might want to ask Joe because he said there was something different when you have it. Like it was a lot easier to catch Pokemon in handheld mode. So you'll have to ask him on that exactly.
I just don't. I don't know. I just don't like.
I get
Nintendo
that.
has this fetish with movement controls, and I hate them, and I don't get it.
I'm not the biggest fan because sometimes I just want to sit my controller down and just hit the button.
Or just, I mean, not play it and look like a jackass. Like, can you imagine like sitting on the subway with your Switch and you're like,
Yeah. Pigeon, come here.
yeah, it's
Come
just
here.
like, it's ridiculous. I couldn't imagine what it's like to play Breath of the Wild like that because I don't know if you played Breath of the Wild a lot, but a lot of the what are they called? I guess the tombs or whatever, the dungeons, all required not all of them, but a good amount of them required movement controls. Where you're positioning things. And I remember, actually, hold on a second. And I remember like doing it in handheld mode where I was just like, because you were trying to like position and I literally would rotate it all the way around and like trying to get it to function.
Yeah.
And it was just like, luckily I wasn't in public, but I couldn't imagine what it would look like if I was in public trying to do that.
No, I get it. I completely get it. I'm not a big fan of motion controls either. It just doesn't make sense to me. I want to play a video game on the couch. Like I'm not.
Yeah, I know. It's dumb, and it's like, it's just they're pushing too far into a novelty, and it's also not even like I remember listening to Jim Sterling, and he said this, and I didn't even think of this, but like, remember, this isn't really a game for everyone anymore because like if you're somebody who's like got like motor control issues, like you literally can't play the game with like doing that,
Yeah.
like so it's like sucks to be you, I guess.
Yeah, I get that.
And the thing is, and it's very clear that they didn't put in an option to catch them without using the movement controls because I think they knew that then no one would use them. But in which case, then I'd be like, then why put it in if you know nobody would use them anyway?
Yeah.
I know.
And like they're fine a little bit, but they're also aggravating at the same time. Like different colors correspond with different difficulties in catching, and I'm like, this is bullshit. I'm flipping my wrist each time. Like I'm gonna have fucking arthritis. Sir, how did you develop early on time arthritis? Well, I was trying to catch a Mewtwo for about 4 hours.
I'm a Pokemon master, I'll have you know. I'm a Pokemon master.
Just your hands just stuck like this. I played Pokemon for 8 hours today, and I can't feel my hands. Oh, shit. That's demonetized. We just made fun of people with... Because that sort of looked wrong.
My wrist was clapping. I don't know if you can hear that. It clicks whenever I do that.
Oh, shit.
Time to play. Oh.
Sorry. Have we gone out of
Time to
hand?
play some Pokemon. Sorry. Okay. Anyway.
Woo! Woo! Oh,
Okay.
it reminds me of a story. So my mom got this country dance game for the Wii back when the Wii was popping. My mom's still mad. She literally wants to go to GameStop to pick up a Wii U because our Wii died, and she's like, I got so many games I want to play on there.
I mean, you should be able to get a Wii U for pretty cheap because
Yeah.
they've discontinued it.
But she got this country dance game, and she's doing all the dance moves that's on the screen. I'm like, look, I can sit in this chair and get more points than you. She's like, no, you're supposed to be doing the moves. I was like, that controller is not picking up moves. This isn't an Xbox Connect. And she goes, here, you try, right? Literally took it and just went for the whole time. Got 3 times the score. And I was like, look, Mom, I'm not even off my butt.
Okay. Well, let's see. I mean, how long have we been recording?
I don't know.
We pretty much covered everything.
Oh,
Well, do you want
announcement.
to mention like an abridged version of our Fallout discussion just to end it off from
It
last night?
sucked.
76 sucks, but we branched out farther than that, and Cody and I were talking about this specifically on like Bethesda. Okay, well, I'll just say it. Bethesda seems to have like a real ego issue when it comes to not only their engine but also with Fallout. They, their creation engine, which used to be the Gamebryo engine, they've been using for years, since I think Morrowind. At least I know they used it on Oblivion. And they, like, Bethesda has this thing where the only engine they use is developed in house, but so they're unwilling to go and use Unreal or something like that. But then they don't, like, it's too much work to make their own engine, so they refuse to do it. And so there's this middle ground where they want to stick with this editor that's technically easier to use, which would make sense given the fact that, like, it's an old ass engine, so it would make sense it was easier to use than a modern one. And when it comes to Fallout specifically, Bethesda really just doesn't care about the Fallout franchise, really, because it's this IP that they bought. And they use it, I think personally, they use it as kind of like their test ground to, like, do a bunch of weird shit in it that they're not sure would work, so that then they can, like, not have to worry about that on their baby, which is the Elder Scrolls. And they also have a lot of contempt specifically to Fallout New Vegas, because that's the best 3D Fallout game. But they don't seem to be interested at all. Like, I was thinking about it earlier. I was playing 76, and I had the radio on your Pip-Boy.
Yeah.
I have not heard any of the songs from New Vegas in either Fallout 4 or 76. And 76 reuses a lot of songs from Fallout 3 and 4. It's just like every trace of anything from New Vegas, and like the NCR, Caesar's Legion, the Strip, any of that, like, never pops up in any Bethesda games. And like, and they don't take, and they're obviously not taking any notes. So it's just, it seems like for somebody who's a Fallout fan, it's just, very disheartening.
I don't really want to get into it, because to me, like, with your whole thing that's coming up in December, they are my prime candidate for the dog shit of the year. Like, 76 is my dog shit this year. So it's like, I'm already going to have to rant and bitch about that.
You can't be telling people what your dog shit of the year is going to be yet.
There is no, unless something royally fucks up within the next month,
which could happen.
Nothing is going to reach 76 levels.
Okay.
This year.
Well, since Cody has mentioned it, we are happy to announce that, well, at least me and Cody are. John's kicking and screaming. That we are.
No, I don't want it to be wonderful and jolly.
We're bringing back for our second year in a row the annual Jimmy D's Christmas countdown. It's only just become annual because this is our second year. The
first annual, once in a lifetime that happens every year Christmas countdown.
We are expanding the countdown from 10 days to the traditional Christmas 12 days. John will make his video appearance.
I was going to ask if I was doing that.
Yes, you will.
Apparently I am.
You literally have one of the best videos on this channel by your Christmas video last year.
Well, it's just, I don't even know what the hell I'm going to do.
Well, you got a little bit of time.
Well, we won't be able to work. I mean, when is it? That's the week leading up to Christmas, right?
Yeah, the 12 days before Christmas.
So, okay, then I'll have... When's the semester end? There's the second week of December, does it? So I basically, I suppose I'd have a week before.
Yeah.
And it would help if I was one of the later videos in the...
Yeah.
You can... Last year you were day 9, so you're the one before the last one. So this year we can make you day 10 again.
Or day 11.
Yeah, we can make you day 11.
We'll see. I can't focus on it right now because I'm so busy. But I don't
Yeah,
know
we'll
what the hell.
make you, John. You will be day 11
Okay,
because Allie's day 10.
I have to think.
Oh no, thinking.
Yeah.
It's okay. I can already smell it now.
Well, I had a couple of ideas. The problem is my ideas are way over budget, so to speak. Like I don't have the technical
Hey,
means. or
you do
budget to
whatever
do it.
budget you want.
I mean, dude, last year you were eating cereal out of an empty cereal box. So I think you can do whatever budget you want.
No, well, it was just like I was thinking, like the things that I'd want to do, I'd need like a green screen and the editing capabilities to do, and I have neither of those things. So
I have green screen editing capabilities. I just don't have a green screen.
yeah, damn. Okay, I'll think about it. Whatever. Anyway,
All
let's-
That's going to do it for this week's episode of Nights. Let us know in the chat or the comments below what you think, which we probably have been hearing since we started this video. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. As always, this is John, this is Cody, and I'm Jimmy, and I will see you in the next one. Later.
C'est la vie.
Geek out.